This is hazeqjonez, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget. And this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification button so you get a notification every time I drop a new video. As you can see here, I have my Dollar Tree shrimp and my ingredients for my spinach salad. And speaking of Dollar Tree, yes, it's that time again. Dollar Tree has dropped their dollar movies again. And big shout out to Movie Man 909 who let me know that the movies were coming to my area. So big shout out to him, Movie Man 909. Hit a few Dollar Trees, had a little bit of luck here and there. You can see with the upcoming video. As far as things I've been watching, Son and I watched about the first 30 minutes of Space Jam 2 with LeBron James, then it started buffering really bad because I guess everybody was watching on HBO. We have been watching Marvel's Loki, almost done. I think we have 2 more episodes. So sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, listen to my son give his view on Loki, and I'll see you on the other end of this video. Okay, we're on episode 4. How many more episodes are left?
6. Or we're on episode 2 episodes.
We have 2. So what do you think of Loki so far?
I really like it. It's very interesting, and I like the plot of it too.
Okay. Is this the 3rd Marvel Studio series? We had the WandaVision and the Winter Soldier. So out of the 3, which one do you like the best so far out of the 3? Or just rank them from 1 to 3 so far.
So I think Loki is a 2 for right now. WandaVision, I'd say it's 1 or a 2 because in the beginning it was really slow.
Yeah.
It didn't really get good until like the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, because you didn't know what was going on. So
yeah, and then Falcon and the Winter Soldier right now is a 3 because right now it's just kind of constant story and action at the same time. And I actually can't wait till season 2 of that.
All right, thank you very much. This is Dollar Tree number 3, going 0 for 2. The first one actually has some, but nothing new, so I didn't bother recording. It's just like some of the same old stuff. The last one didn't have any movies whatsoever, so let's see what's popping in this one. Okay, this looks like more of the same stuff. Same stuff. I'm 0 for 4 right now. Going to check out Dollar Tree number 4. The last one had some new movies, but it was the same stuff, so nothing new. Let's take a trip over here. So far I've been striking out. I think this is store number 4, number 5, so hopefully the fact that I see the Dollar Tree Dollar Movie sign hanging up, hopefully that's a good sign. Let's take a look. I finally pulled something out that store. A couple Blu-rays, a couple DVDs. Gonna make one more stop, then call it a day. Maybe one more stop. We'll see. This is probably the last one I check out for today. Don't see the signs up, so let's take a look. Pulled a couple more out of the Bloomingdale Dollar Tree. The one I just pulled was a slip cover, so but I still pulled one. So let's get back to the Black Cave. It is Sunday, July 18th. Because I had little luck at the other Dollar Trees, the last two, I decided to get up early and hit up Gibsonton and Riverview, see if there's anything worth looking at. So let's take a look and see. I was actually able to pull a couple movies out of there, a couple DVDs. Gonna hit one more spot, head home, edit the video, and call it a day. We are out at the Dollar Tree in Riverview, out at 301. It's been a minute since I've been out here also. Last time I was here, I'm pretty sure I didn't get anything. So let's take a look. Okay, I was able to pull 18 out of that one. So I'm not mad at that. No Blu-rays though, but some pretty decent DVDs with some nice slip covers. So I'm glad I made the extra step and came out here. We are back at the Black Cave. Actually did a little bit better than I thought I would. Store on 301 in Riverview. That was the money pot for the movie. So let me download what I have here, unwrap these. While I'm doing that, I'll probably watch the movie Rat Race, and we'll get into these. Hold on. Okay, we are back at the Black Cave. I have everything scanned in, divided up in somewhat of a reasonable order. And let's get into it. We're going to kick it off with The American Future. This is a BBC video release, 2-disc, and I actually do like documentaries, and BBC actually has some decent television shows and documentaries, so it'll be interesting to get a different country's perspective on America's future. American Future, Simon Schama, 2 DVD set. Next we have The Aviators. Seems like I saw this as a kid, I'm not sure. Well, not as a kid, but so when it came out, I'm not positive. Seen it at several Dollar Trees. So since I was picking up a lot of them, I figured I'll pick this up too. So The Aviators with Brad Garrett and Jeff Foxworthy doing the voices. And this is a Cinegem release. Next we have the Cokeville Miracle, based on a true story. 136 children, 18 teachers, 2 terrorists, 1 bomb. We need a miracle. So it looks very interesting. Never heard of this distributor, XL. That's actually a new one to me, but very nice slip cover there. And nice artwork on the DVD. Cokeville. Next we have Dark Light. I think I saw this on Hulu possibly, or at least saw the trailer. I'm not sure if I actually saw the movie or not. It's a vertical release. Like sci-fi movies, looks like a low budget sci-fi movie. Dark Light. And again, a vertical release. Next, I've seen this also. Wanted to get this on Blu-ray, but again, for $1, I'll get the DVD for now. But very nice slipcover in boss print. Nice little shine to it. With the warrior spirit was born. The action is breathtaking, performing compelling. Don't miss it. It's a Magnet release. Magnet usually has some pretty good action movies. I was gonna say they're more known for their Asian films, but not necessarily. As more Go USA, I believe. But it looks interesting. Nice slipcover and beautiful artwork on the DVD. The Dead Lands. Next we have Ghost Goggles. Kind of reminds me of Goosebumps. Those kind of kid horror movies. It's an Echo Bridge release. Looks like a low budget Goosebumps though. But nice work on the DVD. And Echo Bridge does come out some decent movies every now and then, so interested to see how good or bad this might be. Ghost Goggles. Next we have Ghost House, another ghost movie. This is a vertical release. Got some wild shit right there. Nice slipcover, very nice slipcover. Again, Vertical has some decent movies though. Low budget horror, sci-fi. Ghost House. And this batch of Dollar Tree movies, pretty much mostly DVDs. They did have some Blu-rays, but most of the Blu-rays they had, I already had, so more of a DVD heavy load though, but again, got some really decent titles. For example, Roger Moore, Susan York, and Gold. I've heard of this, I've never seen this, and I believe either Kino Lorber or Criterion has a Blu-ray of this. So I'll check this out if it's good. Maybe I'll upgrade to the Blu-ray Gold with the ex-Bond, may he rest in peace, Roger Moore. Next we have Goldstone, Beauty and Danger at Every Turn. Don't know any of these actors. Oh, that Chang Pei. This is a, never heard of this distributor, a Lightyear distributor. It looks like some kind of Asian, Western with Asians, I guess. Maybe, no, it's not a Western. It's a crime picture. Okay, Goldstone. Okay, next we have an apocalyptic picture from the director of the last King of Scotland, which I haven't seen. How I Live Now, magical and apocalyptic. Ronin is riveting. Magnolia release. And not familiar with any of the actors or actresses in this one. Nice artwork on the disc. Magnolia, How I Live Now. This one, I thought it was Iron Sky with a funny slipcover, but I guess this is maybe a sequel to Iron Sky that I never heard of. The Coming Race. I have Iron Sky, I haven't watched that yet. It's another vertical release. Like, there's a lot of vertical distributors, movies in this batch. Very nice slipcover. It kind of looks like a chunky Jason Statham, and it almost reminds me of Jada Pinkett Smith a little bit. Anywho, it looks like a sci-fi movie. I'm assuming this is the sequel to the original Iron Sky. I have it on Blu-ray. Iron Sky, The Coming Race. I was actually on the borderline of getting this, and whenever I'm on the borderline at Dollar Tree, I realize it's just $1. But it has a very interesting cast. James Franco, a young Selena Gomez, Ed Harris, Sam Shepard, Robert Duvall, and Bryan Cranston of Breaking Bad, based on the book by John Steinbeck, in Dubious Battle. So it looks interesting. It looks like an epic period movies. It's a Momentum release, and Momentum usually has some pretty decent thrillers, dramas along that genre. In Dubious Battle. Next, again, not a big Western, but again, I looked at the cast. Pretty much Peter Dinklage, that's the one that kind of got me. He looks like a little mini rebel here, so that looked interesting. I'm not sure what's going on with this dude with is that a dude or a girl? Whatever the case may be, I'm not sure what's going on with that. It just looked interesting. So it's the Echo Bridge release, The Last Rites of Ransom Pride. If nothing else, I might watch it with my mom. My mom likes Western, so The Last Rites of Ransom Pride. Next, I've seen this in Dollar Tree past few months. It looked interesting. I think she's personally probably prevented me from getting it the first time. She just kind of has that Karen look to her that just like, you know what I'm talking about. This is a Magnolia release. It was a drama or comedy? Dramedy? But looked interesting. Anywho, One Last Thing. Next, Pusher 2. I actually have Pusher on a bootleg, so I don't know if this is a sequel to this movie or something completely different. With Blood on My Hands, another Magnolia release. Looks like a lot of Magnolia and verticals in this one. And not familiar with any of the actors. I know this guy is like a Nazi or something, Nazi sympathizer. No, looks interesting. Pusher 2. And if anyone's seen this, let me know. That looks like, is that the guy from Hannibal? Oh, no, looks like him though. Interesting. Anyhow, Pusher 2. Next we have a horror movie, The Purging Hour. A compelling exercise in psychological terror. This is an MVD visual release. I think MVD is kind of low budget movies, I believe. Or they get like those old VHS releases and put them on DVD, I believe. MVD visual. The Purging Hour. Next we have G.R. Martinez and Dolph Lundgren, SAF-3, Sea, Air, Fire, and Rescue. Wouldn't that be SAFR? Anyways, I'm sure there's a reason behind that. ITN E1 release. They usually have some pretty good action movies, low budget action movies. SAF-3. And they're probably going to explain what that means, SAF-3, but Sea, Air, Fire, but Rescue. Please elaborate, because I'm not really getting that. Next, see what I'm saying, a death entertainment documentary. And let me be very careful on how I say this. Very intrigued with this. I'm interested to figure out, are these guys comedians? And if they're deaf, I know some deaf people can speak. So this will be very interesting. I got this out of this really curiosity. I've never heard of again, I don't know if these are comedians or not. It's a deaf entertainment documentary. So very interesting about that. Like documentaries, I thought this would be extremely intriguing, if nothing else. Docudrama films, maybe even educational on my end. See what I'm saying? The Deaf Entertainers documentary. Next, Spider in the Web. Big fan of Ben Kingsley, especially since I saw the movie Sexy Beast. If you ever get a chance to see that, cool gangster movie. There's also some other cool kind of gangster movies though. Spider in the Web, Ben Kingsley. I'm not familiar with Ite Taran, and Monica Bellucci. Okay. Next we have The Takedown. It's a fight for redemption. Looks like thriller possibly. Echo Bridge release. The Takedown. Next, a DC release. I see The Flash and Green Arrow. I'm not familiar with The Viction. Again, I'm not well versed in comic books unless they're on video or movie, so I'm not familiar with the cover story on Vixen. It looks interesting though. It's a Warner Brother release. Nice slip cover. Nice sturdy slip cover too. Vixen. Wolf Warrior 2, filmed by Wu Jing, an absolute blast. And this is at Wellgo USA. Again, they usually have some pretty decent action pictures, like Frank Grillo over there. I think the only one I really recognize off the bat. Wolf 2. And I have Master Z and think I might have Fury, I'm not positive. I might have Shadow over one on my want list. Iceman's pretty good. I have Rampart, haven't watched that. I think I saw that on Netflix. And not sure about these three there. Haven't seen those. Wolf Warrior 2. Okay, next these are the multiple disc here. I'll start out with the Paranormal Collection 9. 9 features. Echo Bridge, and if you familiar with my channel, you know I love my Echo Bridge stuff. Interesting titles I know I don't have, like 9762 Evil 2. I'm not sure if I have the first one. 7 Nights of Darkness, The Legend of Sour Creek, Jekyll and Hyde, Memory, The Little Shop of Horrors. Is that the original or is there a different one? Nope, that's the one. Jack Nicholson, Forever Mind, Empty Rooms, Descendant, and 9762. And they've compressed these onto how many? It's onto 2 discs here. So Paranormal Collection 9. Echo Bridge. Next one, 8 Film Horror Binge. I think a lot of these I don't have. Maneater, let's see, Hidden, Isolation, Maneater, Beast Beneath, Psychosis, is that Parasomnia, interesting. Double Seed and Die, and this is an E1 release. And this is compressed into 2 discs. Next, we have the 10 action movie pack, A Charles Bronson Family, Tom Selleck, Concrete Boys, and Robert Patrick, Zero Tolerance on the cover. But I'll tell you the one that really interests me. We have Breach of Faith, Family Cops 2, Zero Tolerance, The Wrong Road, Gun Shy. Pretty sure I have that on Blu-ray. There's actually at least 2 different versions of Gun Shy. One with Sandra Bullock, and I think Liam Neeson. The Rapture, Concrete Cowboys, Men with Guns, Crossbow the movie, Forced to Kill. And the one that interested me the most, Rear Window. And I'm vaguely remember, not positive, after Christopher Reeve's really bad horse accident that put him in a wheelchair, made him a paraplegic, he was still acting, which I think was beyond courageous. But I think he did a remake of Hitchcock's Rear Window, which was initially done by Jimmy Stewart. So I'm thinking this might be it, but I'm not positive though. But I'll get a chance to look at that. 10-pack, Echo Bridge, 10 action movies. Next, I was also on the fence of getting this, but again, it's Dollar Tree. So you have the Triple Threat Divas triple feature, Swept Away, which I'm not even familiar with, Glitter with Mariah Carey, and Made in Manhattan with Jennifer Lopez. It's an Echo Bridge release. I don't think I've seen any of these. Is that Madonna? I'm assuming that's Madonna. Yeah, I never heard of that. Swept Away. And it's all compressed onto 1 disc. Next, just speaking of Liam Neeson, Liam Neeson. A 7-movie collection. This is also Echo Bridge. And Gothic, first Born to Win, Gothic, Mr. Johnson, Ripple Effect, The Serpent's Kiss, Forever Mine, and Guilty Conscience. And I think these are the movies before he became kind of an action hero. So these are probably the more drama-driven movies. Maybe a couple thrillers in here. The Liam Neeson Lamb, a journey that will test your faith. Next, Keanu Reeves, Brotherhood of Justice. I actually have another one called Brotherhood of Justice, but I think that's like a 20-set movie, a 20 movie set. Another Echo Bridge, a lot of Echo Bridge in this one also. The Wild Ride, Ministry of Vengeance, Forever Mine, Confessions of a Police Captain, Frank Nero. I think that's the original Django. Or one of the Django's, if not the original. A Dangerous Place, Demolition High with Corey Haim. Cool. Street Corner Justice, Mark Singer, Beastmaster, and Bryan Cranston. Okay. I gotta check that out. Young Bryan Cranston. Who else here? Ray Liotta and Forever Mine. John Schneider, Ministry of Vengeance. And Jack Nicholson in The Wild Ride. It's kind of fun watching these older movies and with some of these bigger stars before they were so big. And this is on 2 discs. Brotherhood of Justice. And rounding off my sets of Blu-rays, Treasure Hunters, Run, Fight, or Die. 3-movie set. Get the 2 bonus ones, Pacific Inferno, The Legend of Seawolf, and Treasure Hunters. Looks like they're blocking out her treasures for some reason. Treasure Hunters. I'm just being funny my own way. Kicking off for the Blu-rays, Bring It On, Worldwide, Cheers Mac. It's a Universal release. I actually have all of these movies. I've only seen the first one with Gabrielle Union and Kirsten Dunst. I haven't seen the other ones. I think the second one might have Solange Knowles, Beyonce's sister. And I think the ones after that just have random females in there. I don't know. But I'm somewhat of a completist, and for $1, hey, why the hell not? Bring It On, Worldwide, Cheers Mac, Universal release. Next, Headhunter. I actually got this on DVD, I believe, maybe at the last or the other drop before this. Upgrading to Blu-ray. I remember this because I was wondering if Coster Waldo was in relation to Kevin Costner. Not Coster. I don't know. At this point, I'm probably just rambling. Some Magnolia release. This looks like a thriller. Headhunters. Next, I've been seeing this all over the place. Big Lots. I actually saw it at 7-Eleven. And decent price, like $3-4, maybe $5 here. But they all had that previously viewed little yellow strip on there, which I hate. It's kind of like, I feel like it's like a low-key snitching on you. It's like, you didn't buy the new one, you bought it used. Yeah, I did, so what? Everybody doesn't need to know that. That's still my business. So this is much better for $1. It doesn't have the DVD or the digital. It just has the Blu-ray. And I'm not mad at that at all. Downsizing. Interesting concept, too. I've seen the trailer for this. I guess people shrink themselves down to 5, 6, 7 inches, and their money goes so much further. I know they had this one scene where this guy has like a 5th of absolute vodka. And just imagine if you're like a medical marijuana patient, like one joint could last you like 3 generations. So, unless you're like Snoop or something like that, or Bill Maher. Downsizing. And lastly, I actually have this movie. I didn't have the slipcover. But what I found interesting, I just brought this over here. This is the original Tekken movie. And this is Tekken 2. Kazuya's Revenge. That's this cover, but this has a different slip cover and a totally different cover too. It's an SP release, and that's an Echo Bridge. I was just gonna keep the slip cover and sell this, but since the artwork is completely different too, I'd probably keep this also for $1. Yeah, that's all right. And if you're wondering what this is, if you're new to the channel, because I have a family and everybody needs their own space, and I have so many movies, I have to store them like this. This is my sci-fi section right here. Just my sci-fi Blu-rays, not the DVDs, just strictly sci-fi Blu-ray. Not the 3D versions, that's another thing. So, but this has been my Dollar Tree pickup for July 2021. This is where I separate the plastic from the DVDs and Blu-rays and put the artwork into slipcovers like this and put the DVDs into holders or folders. So hold on while I get the stuff separated. And I almost forgot, this is the artwork for the Tekken Blu-ray, Tekken's kite. Kazuya's Revenge, the DVD and the Blu-ray. Hold tight. Okay, I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. That's using Charlie, L's Lima, using Zebra. And let's close this out. You have everything laid out, ready to be put back in its proper place. And as usual, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, looking at movies, talking movies, getting fantastic deals at Dollar Tree, as usual. If you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? It doesn't hurt, doesn't cost a thing. Hit that bell, you get a notification. Drop a video every Wednesday at 6:30. If nothing else, give me the big thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. And everyone be careful, that new variant is on the upswing, so wear your mask, be careful. Peace.